Welcome, beautiful souls, to the power of Ra, and thank you for watching. This is a thing, and it's another day to be thankful for life, thankful for you and me. I hope that all of you are doing well in your spiritual journey in raising your energy. To those who know me and those who don't know me, my name is Athien. I am a spiritual trainer, and I am here to train you and get connected to your inner self. Today, we are raising our energy in learning why the work of women has a Messiah, women who have done the great work, the godly great work to save people, majority of people who suffer from something that nobody delivered them from them. And there are women who were there in their life to save them. Okay? So their work are considered as a Messiah work. Why no one talk about them? Just like people talk about the male Messiah, like Jesus Christ, like the new king in the new king Ibrahim Traore that everyone is talking about. I talk about him too. Why always a male Messiah? The public talk about and ignore the work of a woman Messiah. Why? Do you have the answer? If you have the answer, you can share your answer. If you don't have the answer, you still have to say something. Whether you are a man or a woman, don't be afraid. Share your knowledge. Share what you know. So today, we are going to share the work of Messiah that some women did, and they are not being recognized as the work of Messiah. And we are going to also look into why people don't talk about this woman work as a Messiah. Okay, so this video is a result of one beautiful soul. I guess this person was from South Africa. I made a video 2 days ago about the work of Messiah, and I talk about Jesus Christ as the spiritual Messiah who came to deliver people from internal slavery, spiritual slavery. And I have talked about Ibrahim Traore, the present leader, the new leader in some part in Africa. So this person asked the question, and the question was specifically, does a Messiah have to be a male in order for a people to talk about? Why don't the public talk about the woman who does a great work that can be recognized as the work of Messiah? Why not? Okay? So that was the question. So you, as an individual, what do you know about why the woman work of Messiah are not being recognized? Why people only talk about the male Messiah work? Why not women? Okay? Why people ignore? Okay? So before we can share our answers, what do you know what is a Messiah? Let's look at the word Messiah itself. What is it? What is a Messiah? A Messiah, based on me as a spiritual teacher, I am a Messiah too, because I am teaching you to have a change in your mind, spiritual change. So I am a Messiah, right? So a Messiah is a chosen one, a person, a leader who have a ability to change something that has been there, has a traditional thing, a norm, traditional thing. Nobody want to change it because no one see it has a problem. When this thing is affecting other people, okay, as long as it benefit majority, they don't mind about those who suffer. Like the issue in Malawi that a great lady called Teresa Cochin Domoto. This lady, she was an advocate of the boys, both boys and girls, from the young age. Those girls who are initiated in some rituals of sexual initiation, where the girls are taught how to, about how to please men. And that has to be something they have to learn as having some sexual activities with those teachers. Okay, so these young women, as young as 10 years old up to 15 years old, they are taken to a certain place called Kusese. Sorry. The meaning of this word is mean cleansing. Okay, so it was something that harming these young girls mentally and leave them in trauma. Okay, so this lady, Malawian lady called Teresa Kujendomoto, she was able to stand against this horrible traditional belief of getting girls into the marriage in very young age. She was able to stand against it and made it to have broken 850 child marriages. She was able to ban the early sexual initiative of the young girls. Okay, one person, she did a major change in young people's life, and that has to be remembered. He is a hero. He is a Messiah who is awakened. Okay, she's awakened both spiritually, mentally. You see, she see directly the problem, and she wasn't afraid to make the change. So she's a hero. She's a Messiah. People must talk about. We have a great queen also in Kuch, and from ancient time. Okay, this queen, she was called One-Eye Queen. Okay, so Queen Amaranis. Queen Amaranis is known by her great leadership, where she saved the Kuchiyat. She fought for Kuchiyat with Roman rulers. And she was able to make peace with Roman rulers, you see. So she's another lady that did the work of Messiah. And there are so many women, So a Messiah, the work of Messiah is the work of somebody who who stand against something that is destroying uh, people mentally, emotionally. Okay, so yeah, but when it comes to the Bible or to the religion of Jews, which is Torah, okay, the religion of Jews, I made a research, but it doesn't say anything about the woman Messiah, but it has an idea of that we are one, a woman can be a Messiah, okay? But when it comes to the religion of David, the Messiah has to come from David line, okay? Because David was the king who delivered the Jews, as well as Moses, Abraham. So it all has to come from the male line because of the title of the person who did work in Jewish society as a male and not a female, you see. So, and I'm sure there are female in Jewish society who did very important work also at the work of Messiah, and people are overlook them. Okay, and it's happening around the world. It's happening all around the world, where there are great women who does the Messiah work, and nobody wants to talk about them. So what do you think is going on? Do you think if the Spirit is not allowing such a thing, or what do you think it is? Yeah. For me, what I know about why the people don't talk about women, it could be the way system is being run, okay? The way system is being run around the world is more in the manpower. And when anything is happening there, the teaching at the school, it's all about what the government will say to be put out there to be taught, Yeah. So the whole way of handling thing is more in the religion system, okay? And when it comes in a religion system, it does not really do the work of the Spirit, because the work of the Spirit include all of us. It includes what we do. So in the religion, it's more about male, because Jesus Christ in the Bible always talk about the Father and the Father and the Father and the Father. And that wasn't his fault. He reincarnated into a male divinity, you see. So this is what I know. It's about the eternal world. It's not about what should be done as the fairness, the spiritual fairness. Okay? When it comes to the spiritual fairness, we are all equal in the work we do. And so the work of the woman that does the work, the godly work, they should be included too. And also, I know that it will happen in the future, okay? It will happen in the future where people will talk about both the work of men and women who did the work of Messiah. Okay, it will happen in the future. And it also based on what is written in somebody's life. Okay. We are all born with the thing we're going to do here, and also how people are going to know us and talk about us, it's always written in our life story. We do not choose to have people talk about what we do. People choose to talk about what we do. Like Jesus Christ, he didn't tell people to talk about him. It's the people who experience the Christ within them that talk about him. Like me, I talk about him. I do not worship him like what other people do. They have his picture in the house, they wear clothes, they pray to him. I do not pray to him because I know Christ is a light within me. He's a light we all born with. And in that light we awaken to. So why would I have to worship? Okay? I mention his name not as a male God. I mention his name as just a Christ, the Spirit. Okay? That is what I know about Christ. When it comes about other people, like Ibrahim Traoré, nobody know him. When he started to do all this, not all the public know him. We hear him in the time where he was in the public. People are threatening the Western, wanted to kill him, and he didn't give up. This is what make him a Messiah, okay? And it's the same thing like that, the women, like Teresa Koihin Demoto, okay? He stand up for the young girls in Malawi, even though the community backlash was very strong, that some of the girls were still suffering. She managed to serve 850 girls. Okay, so she did work. The same thing as Amaranis in Quick Kingdom. In ancient time, you see. So we are one in the spirit. We are one in the spirit, and the work we will do here will always be equal in the spirit. It can be only in the world here when we will have issues, but we are not going to give up as women, because we are one in the spirit. We will do the work we are given to do, and the public will choose whether they're going to talk about us, we know, or no. If they don't talk about us, it's still okay. Those who we will save, what we do to them will talk in their life. Yeah, I hope I answer your question. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumb, share it with friends, and subscribe to the Power of Ra. If you have any questions, okay, if you don't, anything you want to challenge in what I talk about, I don't have any problem. Share your comment, share the video, and subscribe to the Power of Ra for the other enlightenment content. Enjoy, have peace, and be well. Peace. Don't nearly work.